Hello, Cypress Village. My name is Laurel Mundell. I'm your Director of Administrative Services. Today is Friday, August 2nd, and this is Coffee Chat. As you can tell, Ty is out of the office today. He was on a trip to Nicaragua with his son for a surfing competition, and when he returned home, he wasn't feeling so well. So all I've got to say is I told him not to drink the water, and we wish him well on his recovery. Hopefully we'll see him early next week. But I do have a few topics that I'll get into at the end of today's segment. But in the meantime, here are our fearless leaders giving you their updates for this coming week.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Coffee Chat. Couple updates from the maintenance department. First off, the green roof going okay. We did run into a snag, but it's one I personally like. It's just going to put about a 2-week delay on it. They now have determined they are going to replace the existing liner on the roof, which wasn't in the initial scope. So I'm very happy about that, as is most of my maintenance guys. So we're looking forward to that. That's about a 2-week delay. They have it all mapped out. It's been approved, so we're moving forward. So if you see a little bit of a delay, nobody working out there, that's why. Next off is Robert. Robert had surgery last Tuesday to repair some hernias. He's doing well, in a lot of pain. He should be back next week. He's thinking he's going to be back Wednesday. I talked to him this morning. The guys and I called him in our stand-up meeting this morning and gave him a lot of help. And I think we made his day. So prayers for him. Keep it out there. The pressure washer had finished. He came out with the fire truck on Monday. Everything was cool. We had a lot of big audience out by the D building. There is one area that he's going to try to do better, and that is the 6th and 7th floor of the A building. So keep an eye out. That's going to be probably the 13th or 14th of August is when he's coming back to do that. And we'll get it all taken care of. So we're very happy with what the building looked like and how it came out this year. He added caulk where he needed to and cleaned a lot of the caulk that everybody complained about for the last couple of years. So if you have any issues, if there's anything we missed, he'll be back the 13th, 14th, and we can hit it then. Otherwise, that's all I got. So have a great weekend. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. This is Tyler Ramos with Dining Services. I wanted to speak with you all about a couple things, just give us a couple updates. First, before we begin, I wanted to say thank you for your patience through the kitchen closures, the renovation that we have going on for the green roof. It'll benefit us all in the long run, so thank you for that. The second that we want to touch on is our reservations. We know that's the hot topic within the community right now, especially with dining. We are definitely making that our priority, and it's just going to be a mixture of a couple things, but we do feel that we will have a solution shortly that will get us rolling in the right direction. As far as the Loon's Nest menu goes, August 15th is the date that we're looking at, and it'll have all new options. Everything for the most part will be different except for those staples and classics that we obviously want on that menu. The last little bit would be just that we are planning to have an all-department meeting next Wednesday, August the 7th. Therefore, the lunch services and dining rooms for lunch will be closing 30 minutes early. At 1:30, we will stop service in our dining venues. That way we can get our staff down, get them to the meeting, we can get the information we need to get to them. Other than that, I appreciate your time. I hope you all have a great day.
Good morning, villagers. It's Lisa Drew, your CLS director. It is the first Friday of August, and today is National Ice Cream Sandwich Day. So we'll be in the main lobby at 2:30. Let me just double check that time. 2:30 in the main lobby, handing out ice cream sandwiches. So come on down and grab one. Starting on Sunday, I mentioned last week that this month we have a student from Providence High School coming in every Sunday afternoon to play the piano in the main lobby, and she's doing that for community service hours, and that will be from 2:30 to 3:30 Sunday afternoons, every Sunday this month. We've got a lot going on next week. On Monday, we start our new Masterpiece series, and it is Around the World in 80 Days. That is a recent remake. I think it was from 2023. It's very good. On the 6th, on Tuesday the 6th, we have Eddie Whistler, the director of the Brian Gooding Planetarium at Mosh, coming in to talk to us about shooting stars. He's going to be talking about amazing meteor showers, otherwise known as falling stars. There is a beautiful meteor shower every August called the Perseids, and he's going to talk to you about that and tell you the best way that you can see that beautiful show here in the area. So that's Tuesday the 6th at 2:30 in Egret Hall. On Wednesday, Star Mackey from Small World Travel comes back. She's going to talk to us about all the exciting and new upcoming trip opportunities we have with Small World Travel. So come down and listen in on that, because you're going to want to go places. And that's at 2:30 in Egret Hall. On the 8th, we have some folks from Jacksonville Animal Care and Protective Services. They're going to come in and talk about the very important and difficult work they do here for our four-legged citizens. And they're going to bring a couple of their rescue dogs, and they're going to talk to you about volunteer opportunities for those of you who might be interested in doing something like that outside of the community. And that's going to be on the 8th, 2:30 in Egret Hall. That's Thursday. And then on Friday the 9th is our big dog days of summer. We have, like we did last year, we'll have free nail trims and ear cleanings. The phone number is in the newsletter to call to schedule your appointment for that. We'll have a couple of vendors, Bon Appetit with homemade healthy dog treats. And we have a vendor called Typewriter Mice coming in. She makes really lovely collars, harnesses, leashes. And we also have an opportunity to have a portrait done with your pet by the Pawtographers. And they specialize in pet photography. So you'll come down to the lobby and sign up for that. We can fit 40 people in. They're going to be here for a few hours. So if you would like to have your portrait taken, they'll take your picture and they'll go develop it and bring a 5x7 back to you a couple of days later. So, and that's no cost to you. So that's next week. I hope you all will come down and join us, and I hope you have a great weekend. I'll see you around the village.
Good morning, villagers. Ashley Miller here, your Director of Resident Services. I hope you all have had a wonderful week this week, and a few updates from the Wellness Center. Our next breakfast in BP's will be today after coffee chat from 10:30 to 12. Join us in the Wellness Center while Concierge Home Care provides a delicious breakfast, and their nurses will be taking care of your blood pressures. Life Transitions Group will be meeting on August 6th, Tuesday at 2 p.m. in B3. Guardian Pharmacy will be back in the Wellness Center on Wednesday, August 7th from 9 till 12 p.m. And the medication cycle pickup will be for Tower B. Dr. Niels and his team will be back on Thursday, August 8th for scheduled cognoscopies. Please call the Wellness Center if you're interested in scheduling an appointment. And if you're new to the community and have not had the chance to participate in one of our wellness orientations with Chrissy, or if you just need a refresher on our on-site providers and wellness services, please call 807-6221 to reserve your spot for our next wellness orientation. That will be on Thursday, August 8th at 11 a.m. in the Wellness Center. And I want to give a big shout out to all of our amazing participants going for the gold in the senior triathlon. You guys are my heroes, and I am so proud to see so many villagers committed to their personal health journeys. Keep up the great work, and we can't wait to celebrate all of your achievements later this month. And a daily dose of wellness. As we move into August, our month of kindness, I have a quote that I'd like to share on unexpected kindness. Unexpected kindness is the most powerful, least costly, and most underrated agent of human change. So get out there and be unexpectedly kind this weekend. I love you all, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend.
I'm back. So for starters, I just want to show you the baby that I brought with me today, the official Cypress Village Guide in all its glory. We are in the final stages of this 82-page document. We're going to get it printed for you next week and distributed to all of your in-house boxes. But before I even begin the printing process, I'll go ahead and load it to the app under information so that you'll have a chance to browse through everything and you'll have a chance to see it there. If you want to download it and have a copy on your computer, you're more than welcome to. But like I said, you'll get your printed hole punch copies that you can insert into your binder that you received on move-in. Otherwise, just add it to your files where you keep any other Cypress Village related documents. Then after the guide comes to a close and it's all distributed, I will begin working on the resident directory. So we'll do the same process as last year where I will have a version available at the concierge desk for residents to confirm their information. I want to make sure that all of the details that we print is exactly how you want to have it printed. Make sure your email addresses are listed or not listed if you don't want them public. Likewise with phone numbers and of course just misspellings and things like that. Make sure we catch any typos. That'll be available starting in a couple weeks. So I'll give you a formal announcement once that is ready to go. But that'll be our next big project. And as a reminder, this year will be the final year for a complimentary printed directory. That is because we have the online version available on the app that's maintained on the online platform. So just be advised of that. This will be our last one. I'll make it a little bit thinner this year compared to last year, again, since we will just have been giving out the guide. You have a lot of information about the community in the guide that doesn't need to go in the directory also. So just be mindful of that. It'll be much more phone number focused this year. Then next, the parking garage. I'm just going to make a quick note for on behalf of Scott Marcourt, our security manager. He officially sold our last available reserve parking space in the first floor of the parking garage. So just be advised, anyone out there who might be interested in a reserve parking space, you will have to be added to a wait list at this point. And then additionally, if some residents have indicated they want a closer space, we also have a wait list for that as well. If a spot opens up that's closer, we have your name down. So all of that can be handled through security and Scott Marcourt, though, specifically. Then this week we had a very big visit. Well, we actually had two visits. One was a training for our director leadership and management teams on what it looks like to give great first impressions to people visiting our community as well as our new move-ins. And that was hosted by one of our LCS partners on Tuesday. And then Wednesday, we actually had Cypress Village ownership here from Health Peak Properties, in addition to some LCS leadership as well. This visit was actually brought on by the fact that Cypress Village won the InnoTank competition with our business venture. They wanted to come and hear the pitch themselves in person. So the two main portfolio heads for our specific peak communities, they came and they listened, and I want to give major kudos to our Associate Executive Director, Sarah Ninya, for just knocking it out of the park. She gave a great presentation. They said at the end of the conclusion of the presentation, they can see why we won. And so much of that is attributed to what Sarah had done in terms of research and, of course, her awesome presenting skills. So major kudos to her. So thankful to be on her team. And we're excited to see what's going to come of this proposal as Health Peak and LCS work together on us possibly piloting it in the future, or if not us, another community. So that's very exciting, and they were very impressed while they were here as well. They took a tour and saw a few other things while they were here, the progress of the green roof being one of them. And it was a great visit overall. So if you saw a couple folks you didn't recognize on Wednesday, that's what they were here doing. And then just a couple quick reminders of one of them being we have garden plots available in the garden boxes over by the maintenance building. Typically the boxes are all taken up by gardeners out there with a green thumb, but we actually have some availability now. So for those of you who are looking for a nice sunny place to have any kind of gardening, if you want to do fresh fruits and vegetables, you can by all means plant some tomatoes out there. You just need to work with resident Kate Chambers on selecting a garden plot out there. But just wanted to put a reminder out there since we have a few that are open. And then another reminder is this month of August, we are not going to meet for community meeting the second Tuesday of the month. So we're going to take August off. That also means no unit and floor leaders for the month of August, and we will resume all of that come September. But since we aren't meeting for community meeting, I wanted to go ahead and publicly address our extraordinary employees for the month of August. We have 2 August rookies, the rookies of the month, people that within their first 90 days of working at Cypress Village really exemplified a lot of our extraordinary impressions and our hospitality promises. Our first is Ms. Tammy Tells from Innovative Home Services. And our other rookie of the month is Ashley Shambaugh, our Human Resources Generalist. So congratulations to both of them. Their teams are lucky to have them. Our employees of the month for the month of August, we have Chandler Cox, security guard, and Alveda Brown, a CNA in the healthcare center who's been with us over 20 years. So kudos and proud of you both for winning this award. Not only were they mentioned on COT cards and from their peers, but they were voted on by leaders in our cabinet meetings, so everyone agrees. They are the winners for August of this year. And last but certainly not least is our leader of the quarter, Michelle Fredenberg, who is our Director of Quality and Reimbursement in the Healthcare Center. She has been with us for, again, over a decade. Her first role was in the therapy department. She's a therapist by trade, and then she became director of rehab, overseeing the therapy program that was very successful under her leadership. And then once we took on Health Pro Heritage as our therapy company, she was then able to move into this director role where she's still very much involved with what reimbursement looks like with the therapy department, but it takes on a little bit of a different role in terms of what it looks like to make sure money is coming into the healthcare building and making sure all of our I's are dotted and T's are crossed. So we're so grateful for the leadership that she has. She was one of the members of the InnoTank team that presented in Des Moines, Iowa. So I feel super blessed and honored to be surrounded by so many incredible men and women. So congrats to everyone, all of our winners for this month. That's all I have in terms of announcements for this week. So I'll go ahead and move on to everyone's favorite part, birthdays. And since we're on to a new month, I'll go ahead and give a little shout out to our birthday girl from yesterday on August 1st, Miss Ann Towery. So happy birthday, Miss Ann. Today we have Sarah Smith. Happy birthday, Sarah. And Carolyn Solomon. Happy birthday, both of you. On the 3rd, we have 3 birthdays. Mary Jane Sipple, Caleb Herndon, and Ilse Bell. Happy birthday. On the 4th, we have Ruth Smith and Richard Wagner. Happy birthday, you two. On the 5th, we have 3, Mary Slattery, Evelyn Pinsoff, and Elizabeth Borchers. On the 6th, we have David Brown and Lakshmi Sarapa. Happy birthday, you two. On the 7th, Kate Null, Ruth Nosalek, and Gloria Porter. And last but certainly not least, on the 8th, we have 3 birthdays also. Carmela Tardo, Janet Kalaki, and Victoria Faye. So happy birthday, all of our August birthday babies. We're wrapping up summer and getting ready for the holidays. Merry Christmas. No, just kidding. This is when it gets real busy around here, getting ready for gearing up for the holiday season. So we're going to take this last month of summer to really enjoy and soak it in. Happy birthday, and for the rest of you, I will see you around the village.